Where do you stand in the convo, D or forward, and what are you hearing on that front when it comes to the Maple Leafs?
Well, originally, you want to go back to the start of the year. I looked at their defense and thought that that was probably the area that they were going to address. And if they didn't have deep concern, they had at least some level of concern. You know, they wanted to find a way to maybe bump Justin Hall down, all of those things. But as the season has progressed, and then they faced the adversity of being without Morgan Riley, without TJ Brody. I mean, they've had issues on their back end, but the group has really come together. And I look at Liljegren, I look at Sandin, even Justin Hall in his defense. I mean, I don't think that that defensive core needs much attention at this point. So that gives the Toronto Maple Leafs a little bit of a luxury. And that shifted, I would say, over the past several weeks. Now they're looking at the wing. And if they can bring in a good piece, and I heard you guys talking a little bit about this, that slides into the top six, and you can move Yarncroke down into your bottom six, well, obviously you're solidifying your four lines. Easier said than done, fellas. I mean, those wingers aren't growing on trees. Toronto is interested in Ivan Barbashev with the St. Louis Blues. If you want to go big game hunting, you're looking at Timo Meier with the San Jose Sharks, even though it's problematic financially when you look at the qualifying offer, then you look at what it's going to take to extend, and you look at what you have internally that you're going to have to wrestle with, and then the assets that have to go out with it. But I believe that Kyle Dubas is staying in all of those conversations, and his primary want is to add that winger. So let's see if he gets it done. Those are two names, but obviously there are names that maybe we haven't established yet in the insider business, or names that maybe haven't quite hit the market yet, depending on where clubs are at, positioned 17 days before the deadline.